Welcome back to Overanalyzing Everything, the podcast where we take things that probably don't need this much thought and we give them way too much anyway.
And today we're going to be talking about something that I'm currently very interested in, which is Epic the Musical.
Bailey is fully obsessed with Epic the Musical, and I don't know anything about it. I'm looking forward to learning how to even watch it because I don't know.
But first, a very official, very serious segment. What's in my cup?
Yes. So Bailey and I are obsessed with warm, delicious things. I like tea, so I have Moroccan mint tea, which I really love. And it has a little honey in it because that makes it just perfect.
And I have hot chocolate for no reason except it tastes good.
Well, and it's not just regular hot chocolate, right, Bailey?
It's Colacao hot chocolate from like Mercadona or something.
And my this brand of Moroccan tea, like this is so good. I always pick up teas that are labeled Moroccan mint tea, and I feel like they're usually just a mint tea, and this like captures exactly what I wanted. And it's called Sultan, which is a brand I've never heard of. It says Sultan Authentic Moroccan Tea, and I agree with it. I agree completely. It is so delicious, so fabulous, and I don't usually sweeten teas, but Moroccan mint tea with a sweetener, like that is how it's supposed to be, and it's amazing. It's so good. Highly recommended.
All right, let's get into it.
Also, Morocco, and just so you know, is, I believe, the only African country that borders both the Atlantic and Mediterranean. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's right. And we're talking about Epic the Musical, which is based on the Odyssey. And I was like, hey, Mediterranean Sea. So that the T, it connects. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's actually really funny when you look at the map of where the Odyssey was, because he's trying to get from Troy to Ithaca, which I don't know. Troy is, I think, I don't know what this is. Turkey, maybe?
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, Turkey.
I believe it.
And Ithaca is in Greece, which they're literally right next to each other. You can't see very well, but it's here and here on the map. Right there.
You can probably find a map too. And
yeah. You
try it
guys
out
can
yourself.
look it up. It's hilarious because instead of just going from there to there, he goes like this.
He travels the entire Mediterranean
Yeah,
Sea.
he goes all the way over to
Takes
Spain.
All the stops. He does the full cruise line experience. Good job, guy. Men will do anything but ask for directions. Am I right?
Today we're answering, is Epic worth the hype? And I think it is. I think it's amazing. It's a musical adaptation of Homer's Odyssey, which I haven't read since I was 8 years old, and I forgot. And now looking back on it, I probably shouldn't have read it when I was 8 years old. But, you know, it's fine.
Things go over your head.
Everything went over my head. And so it's released as a series of concept albums or sagas. And it was created by Jorge Rivera Herrans. And it's just really good. Its popularity grew through TikTok, which I wasn't a part of. I actually found Epic and started listening to Epic 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, so Bailey's a newbie at all of this, but when Bailey does anything that she's passionate about, she does it like 100,000%. So she's kind of been eating, sleeping, breathing Epic.
It becomes my whole brain. I think I've got the whole musical memorized already, and it's been 3 weeks now.
Take it away, Bailey. Let's hear it all.
No. No.
Okay. But I believe her. I'm sure she does have it all memorized.
But yeah.
I should quiz you on it somehow.
Yeah. I mean, I would get it right.
So also one thing we have to say, like a little disclaimer, because sometimes our family content is very family friendly, but where would you put this musical? Like, how would you rate it?
I'd say, I don't know. I think it depends on the person for age rating.
Yeah. Well, like if you were to compare it to like a rated R PG-13 or a PG movie,
I'd say PG-13, but there is there's one line in a song that is very much about sexual assault.
Okay. So there's a little bit of a trigger warning there.
Yeah.
And then there's strong language.
There is not as much as Hamilton. There is some strong language, but honestly, it's not that bad.
Okay. What about things like violence?
Definitely violent. It's very violent.
Violent in like what it's talking about and describing, or like the animatics
if you watch
are
the
visually
animatics,
violent?
they're visually violent.
Okay.
It depends, because obviously they're animatics, so it's not going to be terrible, but there's definitely some very gory images.
Okay. And then what about like sexual circumstances or scenarios?
Well, there's definitely that one line about assault.
I mean, I know in the Odyssey, like I barely
there are
remember
a
it, but
few
there are
different,
the
like,
sirens, which I feel like
The sirens aren't. No.
okay, they're not.
There are definitely like some sort of like seduction thing happening with Cersei.
Seduction.
Seduction. What is
seduction? I like it.
seduction? Seduction.
There's some seduction going on.
No, because it's seduce.
Yes, I think we know how that evolved,
Seduction.
but let's just sit on the discussion of it for a while.
There's like some seduction thing happening with Cersei and Calypso, but unlike the Odyssey, he actually is like, no, I have a wife at home. Leave me alone.
Spoilers, but all right.
Yeah, sorry. He's
okay.
like, no, I'm not doing
Okay,
this.
so interesting. All right.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to do a follow-up podcast to this, by the way.
This one's spoiler free, by the way, because she hasn't seen it and I don't want any spoilers for her.
This podcast is spoiler free, and in the future we will tell you when we're doing a podcast on it that is full of spoilers.
Yeah, we'll tell you when there's spoilers. There will not be spoilers this time, I think. I'm really bad at not spoiling things. I do my best, but I'm not.
We'll just edit it out, Bailey. If there's something that accidentally pops out,
Yeah.
we'll keep it covered.
So Epic is a series of concept albums that is a musical adaptation of the Odyssey. There are 9 different sagas, which are like small concept albums with like 3 or 4 songs in each of them. Okay. And it is an entire audio retelling of the Odyssey through music. It is not entirely accurate from what I remember of the Odyssey. I don't remember much about the Odyssey, but I do remember that some things are not entirely accurate. So
I genuinely still don't understand this at all, and I feel like so
okay. Go
old
ahead. Any questions you have?
Of course. Like, and I feel like we're gonna solve this just by doing it and like getting into it. But I'm trying to think of like people out there like myself who like are hearing this and they're like, well, where do I start? What
I was very overwhelmed. Actually, okay. What I said earlier was wrong. Okay. I heard about this since it started. I've been kind of somewhat aware of it since it started, but I haven't listened to it or gotten into it at all because people kept trying to tell me how to get into it and I got overwhelmed and I didn't understand.
Is step 1 like following a certain person on TikTok?
No. Step 1 is, for me, the only way that I could get into it was one day I just sat down and I was like, I'm going to look up how to watch this. And then I found all the animations that someone had put together into one video that's 2 hours and 30 minutes long.
Okay.
And then
so you found like a compilation video where somebody put together everything,
yes,
which makes a lot of sense to me. But where did you find that on YouTube then?
Yes, it's on YouTube. It's free on YouTube. It's crazy.
And then is it a vertical? Are they vertical animations or are they like
horizontal?
Horizontal. Okay, so
it's like watching a movie.
Like watching a movie. And that's what
except it's a little bit different because it's made of animatics that people have made. And animatics are basically animations with like less frames, or they're normally a little bit more rougher. A little bit more rough. English.
Okay, so this is very helpful to me because I feel like that makes sense to me. I don't know. I'd love to hear if other people approach this differently because I know that's how you do it and how you recommend it, but I don't know if other people are watching it more vertical from like.
Or you could just listen to the music, which is what most people have done. I tried to listen to the music before I watched the animations, but I had a lot of trouble following along. I think it was partially because when I start listening to music, I start wanting to do other things, and then I stop paying attention to the music, and then I'm like, what happened?
Yeah. No, I hear that.
That's why I can't listen to audiobooks either. I have to read the books.
Yeah. I found that in general with musicals that I watch, a lot of the times I enjoy the first watch of the musical more when I've heard the cast album before, like when I'm excited and I go that way with it. But
I don't
Hamilton
think this
is an exception because I watched Hamilton without knowing a lot. I did try to watch them. Actually, now that I think about it, I did listen to some of the music. And I had like completely the wrong impression of what the show was going to be.
Me too. And it was the same thing for this for me. I think it was because when I listened to the music for the first time, I just always space out when I listen to music, and like or my brain wanders somewhere else, and I'm like hearing the music and I'm enjoying it, but I won't be able to follow a story.
Yeah. So is there a way to watch it that's not animated things? Because in my head, I'm like, okay, watching a bunch of cartoons do a musical, like to me, that's like not that exciting. Or like, is that good?
It's really good.
Okay. All right. I'll trust it. And I'm sorry I said cartoons to people who are like anime or whatever. I don't know if it's the same as, but you know, like with books where you say a graphic novel versus what's it called?
No, it's a series of animatics, but it's really good, and it's definitely worth it. They don't have a full show yet.
Are there but there are live action people saying, because I've seen it on my TikTok. I've seen people come
there have been things like that before. I don't recommend it as much because you can't see the story as well. It doesn't do as good of a job telling the story.
I'm sure there are so
many
people,
and it's important to listen to the actual cast, I think, in my opinion.
There's an actual cast?
Yeah, it's the people who sing in the concept albums.
Okay. All right. For some reason, I thought concept albums just meant like, I don't know, a bunch of albums different people were putting out. Like, I don't know. I don't know how organized this is.
I think, so for the concept albums, they did auditions and stuff through TikTok, and they have like an official cast for the concept albums. It's never been actually performed, the show. And step 1, the order of things, you'll get spoon-fed to you when you watch the animatic that has the 2-hour-long one, right? Like it just does it automatically? Yeah. Okay. But then otherwise, if you want to watch it or listen to it in segments, you have to find the individual segments. Yeah. I actually made a playlist because I couldn't find on Amazon Music a playlist that had all of the songs in order. So I made myself one. Okay. So you'd think that would exist. Yeah. It has to exist somewhere. It probably does, but not on Amazon Music. All right. I feel so old. But I know as soon as I completely understand. Because for me, it was the exact same way. I did not want to, like, I didn't want to get into it even at first. Because I was like, this is too complicated. Why would I put on all this work for, like, a musical? But is it worth it? It's not you're kind of obsessed with it. If you're actually, you just have to watch the animations, the animatics. Okay. So that sounds like the easiest way to go. I will do that. And then, what will you do it with me, though? We'll of course. Let's do that. Okay. We should react to it. Yes. Let's do that. So the order of the sagas, there are 9 different sagas with different like little pieces of his journey, is the Troy Saga, the Cyclops Saga, the Ocean Saga, the Circe Saga, the Underworld Saga, the Thunder Saga, the Wisdom Saga, the Vengeance Saga, and the Ithaca Saga. Do you have a favorite? My favorite is the Underworld Saga. I feel like every single song in that one is really good. I really like the Circe Saga as well, and the Wisdom Saga. Okay. I get things kind of mixed up because I too read this when I was younger, like much younger, and I really liked it. And I also don't know how much, I feel like I did it in school in some way, so I don't know how much I actually read and like if it was in pieces, but I feel like I read it again in whole in high school. It's like one of those things that's, I know for me, I'm mixing it up with other myths and other mythology, and I don't know if, I also feel like some of the mythology was like pieced into it. So like when you say the Underworld Saga, would it have something like Orpheus in it, or is it? So there's one part where they have to go to the underworld to talk to a prophet who is dead. Okay. That is the only, like, I think that's the main reason that they go down there is to talk to the prophet about how to get home. Okay, but it's not like one of the other myths that I read before. No, I don't think it crosses over with Orpheus and Eurydice at all. Are there any other in here like myths that you're like, oh yeah, I know that myth, I thought it was its own thing, or is it all just kind of its own thing? I think it all kind of is its own thing. Okay. I don't know. I just couldn't remember. Yeah, when I watched it the first time, I was like confused because no, actually, so I don't remember the original Odyssey at all, just to clear that up. Mm-hmm. But I do remember more than the original Odyssey is this little tiny book of Greek myths. Do you remember this? It was like bordered in blue and it had... Yes, for sure. Yes. Okay. It's an Usborne book. Yes. For people out there that know Usborne books. They're very nice books. That book. Okay. I loved that book so much when I was little. And so I read it like 50 times.
Yes.
And I specifically remember the Cyclops story of Polyphemus.
Yes.
That
Yeah,
was my favorite myth in the book. And I didn't know it was the Odyssey. I thought it was Jason.
Yeah, no, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel
mixed
like
those two together.
that happens with the Odyssey. Like, pieces of it are pulled out.
But it's not Jason at all. It's definitely Odysseus. I just mixed those two together always. I always mix Jason and Odysseus together. But after I saw Epic, I'm like, okay,
is
I'm
Jason
not gonna
the
mix
one
them
going for
together
the
again.
fleece?
Yes.
Okay, that was actually my next question. What I was going to ask if
Yeah,
he's
I'm
going
pretty
for
sure.
fleece in this one,
Because I don't think he goes for the fleece. I don't remember.
Oh,
but
tragic. It's okay.
maybe they both run into Polyphemus at some point. I don't remember. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know Greek mythology as well as I thought I did.
Yeah, I think we should just move on from Greek mythology altogether. This is painful. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. We're going to play a quick game.
There's a new movie called The Odyssey, directed by Christopher Nolan, and it has a crazy cast. I really want you to guess what...
Is there a trailer out already? I don't know anything
Yes, there is a
about
trailer.
this. Okay.
So I want you to guess who who the characters are being played by.
I love casting.
Okay.
Okay, let's do this.
Telemachus.
I don't know who that is.
Telemachus is Odysseus' son.
Odysseus has a son? I don't remember the Odyssey enough. How old is he in general? Like
Around 20.
Oh, that could be. I don't know this character enough. Like, give me an idea. Is he a mess? Is he great? Is he a hero?
I don't know the Odyssey very well.
See,
because I know Epic.
Okay.
So I will explain.
Just give me an idea. Like, is he a hero character or like a negative?
He's waiting for Odysseus on the island and basically trying to stop the suitors from like marrying his mom.
Okay. Man, 20. You gave me the young guys right off the bat. I literally don't know any like young, like, the cast of Stranger Things.
You know this person.
I know this person.
I can guarantee that you know this person.
Jacob Elordi.
It's not Jacob Elordi.
Who else is young? So young. Little baby human who's 20. I don't know. Timothy Chalamet.
Not Timothy Chalamet.
Are they younger than these people?
I think a little older.
Oh, okay. All right.
You definitely know who this person is.
Spike from Buffy.
No.
He's
younger.
Like 70 now. Young person. I don't know. And I know him.
Everyone knows this person.
Tom Holland.
Yes.
I love Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Tom Holland's in this movie?
Yes, Tom Holland's in this movie.
I'm in.
Guess who plays Athena?
Well, what does Athena do?
Athena
is goddess of war, right?
War and wisdom.
All right. I don't know how old they're going to go with this. Athena, goddess of war and wisdom. Like, someone fierce. But I don't know how old they're going, Like, could be Angelina Jolie. It could be... Viola. No, who's in that show I watch? I don't know. I give up. Who?
Similar age to Tom Holland.
Okay. Well, I wanted to say Zendaya because.
Yep.
Shut the front door. That was gonna be my first guess, and I was like, that obviously they can't. Is this just a fan movie? Like, is this actually a real movie?
This is like a real movie. This is a real movie. This is a real movie. Guess who plays Odysseus?
Oh, wait, I need to pause really quick on this whole Zendaya Tom Holland thing. Okay, so Odysseus is Tom Holland's dad?
Yes. I'll give you a hint. He's been in a Marvel movie before.
I figured. I was thinking it was the guy who played Loki.
No.
What's his name?
Tom Hiddleston.
Tom Hiddleston. I've forgotten everybody's name all of a sudden. I love casting, and I feel like a mess in this. I feel like...
I'll give you another hint. Okay. He's in a Thor movie.
No, you don't have to give me a hint.
He's in a Thor movie.
He's in a Thor movie. Give me a hint.
Okay. Sorry.
Thor. I've seen that one. So there's Australian guy?
No.
No, I'm just kind of going through it. Matt Damon.
Yes.
Literally all of these things are my initial, my just coming out of me casting. I'm not even putting thought into it. That's wild. Are you sure this isn't an AI fan?
Yes, creation? I'm sure this is real.
Okay. Matt Damon, Tom Holland, Zendaya. Okay, Odyssey. I'm ready for you.
Okay, guess who plays Antinous?
Tell me who that is.
He is one of the suitors trying to win Penelope's hand in
Tell me who
marriage.
Penelope is. What is
Penelope?
I read the Odyssey. I really liked it.
Penelope is Odysseus's wife who's waiting for him in Ithaca.
Okay, so kind of around Matt Damon's age. Tom Hiddleston.
No.
Okay. He's got to be in this movie somewhere. No. Okay, so he's trying to win a Matt Damon's wife.
Yes.
Who's Tom Holland's mother.
Mm-hmm.
And he thinks he can get in on this family. I mean, they seem pretty solid. Ben Affleck, obviously.
No.
Okay, but come on. If this was an AI fan, it would have to be Ben Affleck, right?
You definitely know this person as well.
Okay, because I know since Matt Damon age, that's kind of my time.
He's younger than Matt Damon.
Paul Rudd, who's
No.
older than, maybe they're the same age. I don't know. Paul Rudd's age and Matt Damon's age, both completely confusing. Younger than Matt Damon, is that what you just said?
Yes.
Visibly younger. What's his name? Penn Badgley. Is that his name? I don't. Penn
No.
something. You know who I'm talking about.
No.
Okay. Matt Damon. Who's sneaky stealing from Matt Damon? I don't know. I think I guessed enough.
No, I think you can guess
Okay,
this one.
I guess this.
Do you want me to give you a hint on like something
Sure.
that they've been in?
Sure.
I'm trying to think of something that doesn't immediately give it away. Harry Potter.
Yeah, I think everybody's been in Harry Potter. Your guy that you love, who's Doctor Who.
No, not David
No.
Tennant.
He's older than Matt Damon, I mean. Well, Daniel Radcliffe.
Not Daniel Radcliffe.
That'd be wild. Oh, Edward Cullen.
Yes.
Okay. Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson, yes.
Okay. I see it.
Let's see. Oh, I swear that there's someone in this. Oh, yeah. Okay. Who plays Penelope?
The wife.
Yes.
That Robert Pattinson. Okay. And you're laughing. Tom Holland's mother.
No.
No. Tom Holland's mother is like Zeus or something.
I mean, no, wait.
Tom Holland isn't.
Yes, Tom Holland's mother, not actually Tom Holland. I thought that was what.
No, I meant in the movie. Like I'm thinking of the overall picture of what's going on here.
Tom Holland's
Odysseus
mother.
is Zeus's child, right?
I don't actually know.
Okay, that's cool. And then, so we're talking about someone with Matt Damon. I don't know. I haven't seen Penelope Cruz in a while.
No.
Robert Pattinson's trying to steal this woman.
Yes. You really like this actress.
Well, great. Now I've completely forgotten who it is. I really like. Is it? Rachel McAdams.
No.
Okay. I like her though. She'd be good in this probably. I've completely blanked on everything I really like. I've lost everything. My whole brain. It's like nodding at me like, come on, Mom. You know this. I should know this. I'm trying to think if there are any actresses
She
I'm
can
actually
sing.
like, following. I bet she can. Bernadette Peters.
No.
Okay, wait. Singing ladies. I'm lost. Give me another hint.
She's been in a movie where she sings.
Of course. Yeah, I get this.
Yeah.
Okay. I said Rachel McAdams.
No.
Should I say her again?
No.
No, let's see. Cast of Lame as Anne Hathaway.
Yes.
I can't tell if I'm doing really well, which is what I'm feeling because I'm getting like any guesses at all, or if I'm doing kind of terribly because you've given me so many hints. But I feel like I'm doing really well. So what other shows does Epic, the musical, remind you of? Like, what is it like? Is it like Cabaret? Is it like Sound of Music?
It definitely reminds me of, actually, I don't know. There are a few songs that remind me of Hamilton.
Okay. So it's like the sound of the music. It's like a similar modernized vibe.
Specifically, there's one song called Puppeteer that reminds me of Hamilton a lot. Trying to think. It's like, I don't know why, but while I was watching it, it reminded me of Les Mis in some way, and I don't know what the way was, but...
You think it's because it's a journey? Like it takes place over time?
Yeah, maybe, because it takes place over such a long time, and it's about one person's life throughout this time.
Yeah.
But it's kind of the opposite. You know how he like becomes a better person throughout Les Mis is kind of the opposite in this one.
Okay. That's sad.
Yeah.
Kind of, maybe a spoiler?
Maybe.
Baby spoiler?
I don't know. Sorry, guys.
No, it's fine. Okay. So it's not the music of Les Mis. It's more the storytelling of it.
I guess, yeah. It's not the music. Yeah, not at all. I think the music is more
say
like...
it's Hamilton meets Les Mis.
I wouldn't. I would not say that.
Okay. I'm just using my, like, pitching it.
It kind of reminds me of... I guess some of the music kind of reminds me of, like, it's more modern, yeah. So it's like The Lightning Thief or Tick Tick Boom or like that kind of sound.
Okay.
I don't know. You'll know when you see it. I don't really know. I'm not that good at telling what genre of music things are. So
it's okay. But is there anything that you think I should know before I watch it? Like, do I need to have read the Odyssey?
I have not read the Odyssey in a very long time, and I enjoyed it. And I understood what was going on, so I think it's fine.
Okay. And what about, like, knowing Greek mythology? Does that help?
You should probably know, like, at least who the Greek gods are, or, like, a little bit about them.
Okay. I can do that.
Yeah, you know that.
I know that pretty well.
You're good.
And then with Hamilton, I always recommend to, like, everybody I meet, everybody. I don't care how old you are. I don't care. Like, I always recommend watching the Disney Plus version with subtitles if it's your first watch. I just personally think it's like so overwhelming to your senses. It's very fast paced. There's so many like brilliant words being said, and there's just so much happening in it that I feel like watching it with subtitles on really helps you process more of the story and like get more. It's like an enriching way to watch it. So like for this one, do you think it needs captions or
I recommend captions always with every musical.
Oh, okay.
This one doesn't need it as much as Hamilton, but I definitely would recommend watching it with subtitles.
Are there subtitles on the YouTube thing?
Yes, there is one specific YouTube video that I watch, I think, the most, because people made different compilations with different animatics.
Okay.
But I have one picked out for you, so don't worry.
Do you know the title of it so we can share it with everybody?
No.
Okay, we'll figure it out in a second.
They all have similar titles, so
Of course they do.
I just have a link.
I think we could share the link in the description box of this video.
Yeah.
So, well, if you're watching it as a video, you might be listening to it as a podcast.
It's called Epic the Musical Full Movie with Canon Animations and Subtitles.
Okay. What channel?
Danimation.
Okay. So that is Bailey's recommended way to watch. And if you're a fan of the show and the animatics or other things, please, and you have a way that you like to watch it, please share it, because I'm sure Bailey would love to get the recommendations, and I'm sure I will as well once I'm deep in the fandom like she is. So what are some facts that you want to share?
Okay, I want to talk about the motifs in this musical. Motifs are recurring musical moments that add to the story, and they're normally attached to certain characters. I can't go too deep onto this one. Like, I can't tell you about all of the different motifs because spoilers.
But we will.
But we will.
We will. One, then.
But some examples of motifs are the Just a Man motif. It goes like da 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 da. That one is used kind of whenever it shows like he really wants to get home.
And he is Odysseus?
Yes.
Okay.
The open arms motif, which I can't go into right now.
All right.
Legendary. That one's like da 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 da. That one's really fun.
Isn't that a different song?
What
sounds
song?
familiar?
I've been singing that song around the house a lot, so maybe.
Oh yeah, maybe it's just you.
And then there's the Warrior of the Mind motif and the Odysseus motif, which is like da 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 da.
So when like the same things happen, you hear those sounds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is really interesting. I don't want to get into it too much right now because I would want to talk about it more with spoilers.
Okay.
But there's one part when Athena's trying to convince Zeus to let Odysseus go, and it's because she's befriended Odysseus and Telemachus, and there's one part of the song, I don't exactly remember, I might get this a little bit wrong, where it goes like da 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 da, and then it goes into da 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 da, which is they're both motifs from other songs. It's Warrior of the Mind and Legendary, which are both kind of songs that show her friendship with both Odysseus and Telemachus. So that's kind of a spoiler-free one. Then I wanted to talk about specific details in the animatics. This one is slight spoiler, not for Epic, but for the Odyssey.
Okay. So if you want to read Homer's The Odyssey.
Yes.
And you've expected to get to this point in your life completely spoiler-free of that. You might want to skip ahead a couple seconds.
There is a character named Elpenor in the Odyssey who is the youngest member of their group. And he dies from falling off of a roof at Circe's island.
Okay.
And he kind of he's in the background of one of the animatics.
Oh.
On the roof of Circe's building. You can see him for a split second. That's the only time he's mentioned. He has a bigger role in the Odyssey, but this is like a little Easter egg to the Odyssey in Epic.
Fun. Okay.
And then another specific detail.
I guess fun. Maybe fun wasn't the word for that.
Not fun. But
I mean, fun that they're having Easter eggs.
But that was a little
animatics.
detail
That's
from the
what I meant.
animatic. There are a lot of little Easter eggs in the animatics, but I'm not going to go through them all right now because there are spoilers.
Okay.
So
we'll make just a podcast.
Yeah,
all about
I have a lot
animatics.
I need to talk about the animatics, about the music, about everything. There's just a lot.
In the video
that
we're
I wanna
going to
cover.
watch, is it the same artist doing all the animatics?
No.
Okay.
So
It's a
kind
compilation of
yeah,
artists.
the genre of art kind of changes, but they keep certain elements of characters' designs. So like for example, most of the time, like Polites has glasses and a headband. Odysseus, you can tell which one's Odysseus
Okay.
because he's the main character. I don't know.
All
He's
right.
the one who's doing all the singing.
Great.
Oh wait, this is another detail from the animatics that is not mentioned in the Odyssey in Epic, but it's a detail from the Odyssey. Is that Odysseus has a dog in the Odyssey who like waits for him at the island,
Okay.
and it's shown in the legendary animatic
Wow.
for like a second.
Cute. Okay, so we're gonna break down the musical in a few parts and have you rate them from 1 to 10. 10 being the best. Okay.
Okay.
So the music quality.
Oh, 10. I love listening to music. I've been listening to it on repeat for the past 3 weeks.
Yeah. And you love listening to music.
Yes.
So
I
you're-
listen to music all the time.
And this is just it. This is the best.
This is great music. I think that everyone's voices are like really cool and interesting, and they're very pretty. They're just fun to dance to. Like, I don't know. I think I was a little bit annoyed when I first, like before I actually watched the whole thing all the way through, because I didn't want the dialogue in it. Like, because I'd heard some of the songs before, and I was like I heard bits and pieces of the songs before, and I went and I started listening to them, and I was like, oh, this is great. But I wouldn't add this to any of my playlists right now because it has dialogue that would only be specific to this musical. But that's that was my one complaint before I started watching it. But now that I've watched it and I've listened to it, it makes sense because otherwise they're not going to be able to tell the story.
Okay. Is there a lot of dialogue in the musical?
It's not really dialogue. It's
Okay.
like just two characters singing to each other. So it's like musical dialogue. It's not actual dialogue.
In it in general, is there dialogue mixed with music or is it all music?
There's a little bit of dialogue. It's mostly music, though.
Okay.
It's
kind of like how Hamilton is. Like they'll kind of have
Yeah.
conversations, but they're to a beat.
yes.
Okay. Without mentioning the plot, emotional impact. I don't really know how you rate that. Like, I guess like all the emotions would be 10.
I cried twice.
Okay.
So if that says anything about that,
Very emotional.
very emotional.
So
Yeah.
give that emotion a number value, Bailey.
Very, very emotional. Emotion 1,000 million.
Oh, okay.
It broke the scale.
It broke the scale. Accessibility for newcomers.
Ah.
I'm a
I mean,
newcomer.
it is definitely very accessible. You don't have to pay for it. You just watch the animatics. You
That's
you
valid.
just go on YouTube, search the animatics, and then you'll get a 2-hour and 30-minute long video, and then you'll be like, okay, that's the one.
Okay. That's one of the things that's hard for me personally too, is like the idea of like choosing which one. Like I would just give up then.
I literally just picked the first one, and then I watched it, and then it was good. I ended up finding a favorite that I chose.
That's what I'm
above.
saying. Like I'm grateful that you've done that legwork because that would just end my journey right off the top if I didn't.
Yeah,
have
I
somebody
didn't
telling
know
me
there
that.
was more than one option at first. I was just searched the whole thing, and then I just watched it, and then I was like, oh, there's more than one option. I'll watch the other ones too. So that's kind of what happened there.
So I would give it on its own personally as a newcomer only who's done very little research or effort into all of this. But the reason is because like I'm already like immediate no. So like for me that's pretty low. I would give it like a 2 or a 3 because of the fact that like I love that it's available for free in places and it's accessible to people of all budgets. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that and I value that. But I also feel like I need somebody holding my hand through it. So I'm glad that exists.
Very accessible. That doesn't mean it's not confusing.
Yes.
So there's a difference there, I think.
It's like almost too accessible.
It's very accessible. So I'd put it honestly at like a 9 or a 10 for accessible. But I wouldn't say that it's...
I'm factoring in the confusion into my number. That's all I'm saying.
But that's not what the word means.
Okay. Well, I'm making it mean that.
Okay.
Okay. Re-listen value.
I think it's better when you re-listen to it after you've seen it. It just gets better every time I listen to it, honestly.
Do you have a number scale for that?
I give it a 10 out of 10 for re-listen value because I re-listen to it all the time. However, there are a few songs that I skip when I re-listen.
Oh, shade.
It's not shade, and just like sometimes I'm not in the mood for it, or sometimes in the room with children and I can't listen to it.
Has Parker listened to the music?
Yes, I skipped that song though.
Okay, so there are some songs that we have Parker skip, and then all the younger kids don't really listen to it unless there's a song that Bailey's picked out for them to listen to.
Yeah.
And
like a lot of the songs are clean. Like you've got Open Arms, Dangerous. A lot of, honestly, like most of the songs are pretty clean.
Okay. But it just gives you guys an idea if you're thinking about sitting down with your family and watching it, kind of where someone else's standards are on it, which is, I think varies in every household. So no judgment, but just wanted to give some information out there. I am actually really excited to see this musical, and I had heard of it and I knew that it was like growing from the internet, and I thought that was exciting. Like I've seen bits of it on TikTok. I'm in like a theater TikTok algorithm sometimes, or often. Like I'll get musical theater clips and stuff given to me and served to me, and I've definitely gotten some epic, and I don't know what they're talking about. I'm just like, okay, cool. But I'm excited to have somebody, like I'm really grateful to have you to encourage me to watch it and listen to it.
It was like that for me too. Like there was that one song, the Calypso song, like she's my wife. Anyways, I've got all you could want here, all you could need here. That song.
Okay.
No, you've heard this song before. It's like the tell me though, who's Penelope? She's my wife.
I have heard that. All right.
Anyway.
So that's from Epic.
Yeah.
So see, I don't even know that. I just know like sometimes it's on my, like it's in my sphere of existence, but I don't really understand what's going on with it. So I'm glad that you can guide me, and I'm glad we know which video to watch right off the bat. Yeah. Again, like my knee-jerk reaction to something like animatics is Runaway, which a lot of people would say about musicals. Like I hear so many people who are like, oh, I don't like musicals, so I won't watch anything. And like, I get it. I get that there's some genres of things that you're like, but it's always worth it, especially when other people are very excited about something, to try something new or something that you're like, I haven't always liked that in the past, but I'm definitely open-minded. I'm sure I'll be obsessed and like eat these words of not liking animatics.
I think the thing about the animatics is that you can see how loved this musical is, like how fans would put so much work into creating these things that weren't there before.
And I've definitely seen things that I like in that realm too. I just, for some reason, it's like in my head to be like, run away.
Yeah.
Don't bother with that. So I'm glad that I'm getting, I don't want to say forced, but strongly encouraged to experience
You're
it.
definitely going to watch it.
Okay, I'm getting forced. So thank you for clarifying.
You're getting forced gently.
So Bailey's final verdict on if it's worth the hype is
Yes, 100%. I wasn't sure about it going into it either because honestly, I was a little on the edge about like, oh, I've never seen an animatic thing like this before, really. I don't know how I feel about this, but it was so good. So I definitely recommend watching it.
that's awesome. I'm excited. I think I think right now we're going to set up me watching it.
Yes, let's
Set
do
it up
it.
and we'll do like a live reaction
Yes,
thing.
I'm gonna need a new drink though because this is almost gone.
Yeah, for sure. Always. Thank you so much for listening or watching. All of our podcasts should be able to be found where you listen to podcasts and also on YouTube. So if you're somebody who likes to watch, that is available to you. And we're excited to be in this new space. If you are a listener only, you might not know that we are in a new podcast studio today. I'm very excited about it. I actually designed it and we put it all together and it's really cutesy and fun and floral. Come check it out on YouTube or on, I guess, our TikTok and Instagram. We'll show you little bits of it as well. I think in the near future, we're going to be making a podcast on some Percy Jackson stuff because Bailey, as always, is very excited about Percy Jackson.
I'd love to do more epic stuff.
Yes, and definitely more epic stuff. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
Bye.